He'll pull out the phone and act like he on the phone. And then I kind of like overrode that. You feel me? I was like, yo, dang, woo, woo. Like just got into it. Like I seen you the other day, and he was like, yo, you can't do that, right? Quick story time, right? I'm gonna tell you guys about the time that I ran into that nigga Dame Dash. Boom. I'm driving down Ventura Boulevard, right? Me and my wife is in the car. At the time, my wife is pregnant with my son, Golden, and we got my baby Beyond in the back, right? Now, she's in the passenger seat, just sleep, knocked the fuck out. And she's been knocked out for like a cool 30, maybe 45 minutes. So she's deep into her, you know what I'm saying, rapid eye movement. And out of nowhere, she wake up and goes, Dame Dash? That was Dame Dash. I was like, what? She's like, yeah, that was Dame Dash back there. So I'm driving. I'm looking out the window. I don't see no fucking Dame Dash. She's like, nah, he's back there. Trust me. Turn around. So I flip a bitch, right? I turn around, drive down a little bit, and look out my window. And who the fuck do I see standing right there? Dame Dash, right? He's standing right there with his two daughters at a little used car dealership, and look like he's out there trying to shop for a car or whatever, right? So I'm looking, and I'm just like, damn. All right, I want to go up to this nigga and talk to this nigga, but he is with his family, and like strangers running up on niggas, like especially when they with their family, that's like a tricky situation. So I was kind of like hesitant about doing it, but at the same time, I was like, nah, man, I can't let this pass me up. So I work up the courage. I hop out the car. I think I grabbed one of my CDs. I don't even know if I had a CD on me, but I hop out the car and go across the street. I'm like, yo, dang, what's up? I'm pissed, bro. I do music, whoop, whoop, whoop. You my idol, you know what I'm saying? I look up to you, bro. Whoop, whoop. Is there any advice that you can give me, right? So he actually goes ahead and gives me some cool advice. He's like, yo, you a rapper, right? Work on your shows, work on your merch, because that's where the money's at. Don't worry about the rest of that shit. It's all gonna come together. Just build it up. I was like, all right, word. Took a flick with him real quick. Boom. Go back to the car. Get in the car. My wife was like, oh, so what happened, right? Because she had waited in the car with the baby. What happened? Yo, like he was cool as fuck. I chopped it up with him, you know what I'm saying? Took a flick, asked him for some advice, you know what I'm saying? The whole thing. And she was like, oh man, you ain't tell him this, you ain't tell him this, you ain't tell him this. Like, and I was kind of like, damn. I was kind of kicking myself in the ass because I was like, damn, she's right. I didn't say none of that shit to him, right? So I'm kind of like around the house, kind of just like kicking myself in the ass. I'm feeling like, bro, like, damn, like, it's not every day you run into like fucking Dame Dash. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll probably never see that nigga again, and I missed the chance to, you know what I'm saying, tell him everything, bro. Like, you know, lay it out. So I'm like, fuck. I was like, fuck, I should have said this. I should have said this. I should have said this, like, just for days, right? I'm driving down Ventura Boulevard by myself. Who the fuck do I see standing on Ventura Boulevard in front of the little breakfast restaurant, right? My nigga Dame Dash, and he's out there with his wife, one of his business partners. He was doing the weed thing with in Vegas back in the day, and it was him and his dog. And so I'm like, fuck, I gotta run up on this nigga, right? And I wasn't all the way sure, so I called my wife. I'm like, yo, guess who the fuck I see right now, right? And she's like, who? I said, damn. And she's like, oh, damn, that's crazy. I'm like, should I go holler at him? And she's like, I can't even believe you on the phone asking me that right now, right? So it's already been validated that I need to go ahead and bust this mission. So me, I immediately pull over about two lights down, right? Pull over, get out the car, and start walking back towards the breakfast restaurant where this nigga's at, right? So I'm walking, while I'm walking up, I'm like talking to myself, like trying to amp myself up, like, bro, don't be no bitch, you know what I'm saying? I know you scared right now, but don't be scared, nigga. Niggas get scared every day, B, like the whole shit, right? Trying to just amp myself up to, you know what I'm saying, do what I'm about to do. So I get to the point where I'm basically like, we can see each other, right? He looking at me, I'm looking at him, and I'm walking towards him. He's sitting at the table, you know what I'm saying? His wife got his back turned or whatever, and he's kind of just like watching me, right? And I'm walking straight towards this nigga, right? I get up on the table, and like when I get close, he pulls out a phone and he get on the phone, right? Nigga pull out the phone and act like he on the phone. And then I kind of like overrode that. You feel me? I was like, yo, dang, woo, woo. Like just got into it. Like I seen you the other day, and he was like, yo, you can't do that, right? I guess I made him nervous and shit. So he's like, yo, you can't do that, right? So I'm like, okay, okay. You feel me? So I'm chilling. He's like, he gets himself together and then he stands up, right? And he's like, all right, what's up, bro? And so I'm like telling him, I'm like, yo, bro, I met you the other day and I've been kicking myself in the ass, bro, because I ain't even get to tell you, like, bro. And I just like literally, like, not literally, but figuratively speaking, just threw the fuck up. I was just saying everything that came to my brain. I was like, bro, you my idol. I've been looking up to you since the Rockefeller days, bro. Want to be just like you, bro. I got my own company, bro. I make my own beats. I'm a boss. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no daddy because you remember that whole little shit with the Charlemagne the God interview and shit like that. So I'm like, nigga, I don't want no daddy or none of that shit, bro. I'm out here on my boss shit. I'm handling my own shit. Nigga, I told him, I had a dream when I was a kid, you know what I'm saying, that you was gonna come to the school and put a Rockefeller chain on me in front of the whole school and the whole shit, right? So he laughing, his wife is laughing, and the dude, like everybody at the table laughing, right? They fucking with me and shit, right? So they're like, all right, ooh. So he's like, all right, bro, like I'm fucking with him. I'm not even in the music industry no more, right? I'm like, bro, your son does music. Like I'm literally like pressing the issue. I'm like, bro, you gonna fuck with me, bro. I'm like, nigga, help, nigga. I'm trying to get it cracking, right? Which is ironic, but anyway. So I'm like, bro. And he's like, all right, check it out. Just get my email, send me some shit. So I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Get the email or whatever, make sure I got everything spelled right. And basically, I'm like, yo, how am I gonna know? You know what I'm saying? How do I know that you're gonna know that it's me? And he's like, bro, you right up on me at breakfast. I'm gonna know who the fuck you are. Trust me, right? So I'm like, all right, you know what I'm saying? So he's like, can I eat my breakfast? And I was like, all right. So I shake, right? And nigga, it just wasn't enough for me, bro. Like that whole interaction was cool for me, but it just wasn't enough. I needed to like sign a contract or something at the breakfast table. Cause like nigga, instead of shaking, bro, instead of like going home and going on about my business, like bro, I literally like walked down the street a little bit, kind of like wandered around, and then came back to the restaurant type shit. So I could get at him when he got up from the table type shit. So he got up from the table, and now this nigga's like a little annoyed type shit. He's like, all right, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel you, bro. You trying to get it cracking, whatever, woo, woo, but you gotta be careful about being overbearing and all this shit. And I was like, bro, like just too hungry, bro, just too thirsty for it, right? Just like, bro, let me rap for you. So I spit a little verse. I spit like 2 bars, and I think it cut me off. He was like, all right, that was good, right? And so he's like, all right, bro, I'm about to shake. So he gets into the car, right? And I'm like, hey, bro, my bad, bro. Like, I'm not trying to press up on you and shit like that. He was like, you're not sorry. Don't say you're sorry. You're not sorry, right? And I was just like, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, that was the whole situation. I remember like telling that story before, and I kind of left that part out where I was kind of pressing the issue after. But that's kind of like an important part of it to me because it's just like, damn, bro, like maybe if I wasn't being so thirsty, if I would have just played it cool, you know what I'm saying? Like I already made the interaction, I already made the connection. He gave me the information. Like, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Let go and let God, let God work on the rest of it. But I just had to be super in control of it just because given the situation, like I said, I had a baby already. My girl is pregnant with her other one. I'm dropping hella mixtapes and shit. I mean, I built a little buzz, but nothing was really popping like that in my eyes. I wasn't really making no money from it. I wasn't going on no tours and shit like that. I wasn't doing what I felt like I should have been doing to be successful. So I was kind of like, damn, bro, like maybe I'm wasting my time. I'm going crazy, bro. Like I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do. Um, but anyway, that's my story. When I met that nigga Dame Dash, bro, hella cool dude. I fuck with him. Y'all should fuck with him too. I fuck with Cameron, but cheat, 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 Pizzle. I'm out of here.